Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Saturday I had got a call from the fertility clinic I go to. So they said, okay, he said, all right. I said, I'm calling. I said, yeah, I wanted to, he said, I'm calling because you had concern about you had 5 IUIs and they all end up negative. And I said, yes. And he said, okay, so would you want to move forward? And I say yes. And he say, so what you want us to do now? What you want to do different than last time? I said, okay, I would like the IVF this time. And they say, okay. And I was telling him, well, when I first got my tubal reversal, they told me the IUI is included with your tubal reversal fee. And so this doctor argued me down, saying, let me tell you something. Nothing in the world free. When you go to the store, can you walk out there with free? No, you have to pay it. Like I was dumb and stupid at the same damn time. So then he gonna say, yeah, nothing free. The only thing free is welfare. So why you had to bring up welfare in it? What welfare have to do with anything about me getting, fertility help? Why you had to bring up welfare because I'm black? That's why. I wonder would he brought it up to a white woman. He gonna say, oh, the only thing free is welfare. I really didn't like that, and I felt, like discrimination or something dealing with that. And so I said, okay. And then he was talking about, well, may God bless you and stuff. Then he was like, well, you, I know what your problem is. You 41 and 41-year-olds, they experience early menopause. I said, let me tell you something. You don't know about my family history, about the women's in our family. I say, women's in my family, they have kids until they 50, or when they in their 50s too. You never know. And I say, we real fertile women's, we real fertile and everything. And our menopause don't come until we reach in our menopause don't happen in women's in my family until I'll say like our late 50s or 60s, probably be 60s or something. But I say, wait, you can't tell me that I'm experiencing early menopause because I'm not, because I still get my menstruation. He's like, well, it's your age. You too old to have a baby. I say, wait a minute. My grandmother told me the only thing that get old is your clothes and your shoes. And I feel I'm young, and I'm always say I'm young. And so he said, well, okay, well, I say, no, so don't you say that it's my age, that's why I can't. I could still have a baby just like a 25-year-old could have a baby, 41-year-old could have a baby too. Ain't no difference in that. So he argued me down about the IVF situation. And I say, well, I know you weren't the doctor that did my tubal reversal anyway. But I'm not gonna mention no name on here. He wasn't the one that did my tubal reverse anyway. So how could he tell me? But this doctor straight argued me down. Oh yes, no, you can't get that. That's not included in with the fee. And then he gave me the total for the IVF, and I say no, cause I'm gonna stand my rights and stand my grounds too, because I know what the doctor who gave me my tubal reversal said. He told me the IVF is included with this price too. And I always remember that. So 2 hours later, what he do? He calls me back and say, I'm sorry. Please accept my apology. I'm sorry. And then I said, okay, your apology self-made. God bless you. I told you I know what the doctor told me. And he said, yeah, you was right. The IVF is including the tubal reversal fee. And I said, I know what I know. I know what that certain doctor said, and I'm not going to mention no name again like I said. I know what he told me. He told me that. And, and that's why I told, I told him. He don't know because he the one did my tubal reverse. So how you going to tell me? But I just don't like the fact he going to say, yeah, it's not free like welfare. So you trying to say all black people on welfare? Ain't nothing wrong with welfare. If you need the help, you need the help. If it gets you by, it gets you by. But I told him I'm not on no welfare. So you talking about all black? Oh yeah, it's not free like welfare. Like you trying to say, yeah, I'm not on no welfare. And I didn't really like how he came at me saying about, oh, it's not free like welfare. Well, welfare didn't have nothing to do with this in this conversation that me and him had. It didn't have nothing to do at all in that conversation. So he could just kept welfare out of it. It didn't have nothing to do with that. So then I asked him, I said, okay, so the medication last year, I heard the medication for the IVF was 4,000, and y'all need to lower that down to at least 1,000 or 500. That's too expensive for that medication. And and I have to pay that out of my pocket and say, oh well, it's not 4,000 no more. Now they went off 1,000 on the IVF medication. Now she said, oh no, it's 3,000 now. And I said, oh, it's 3,000. And I said, oh, okay. And with that 3,000 IVF medication, they need to work with a payment plan with that too, because that's expensive. 3,000 for medication, that is too expensive. They should have at least their IVF medication. I feel should be 1,000 would help a lot of more people out. So I had to come over here to discuss that with y'all because I am in my feelings about how this doctor was talking to me. Oh, welfare the only thing you could get free. But that ain't have nothing to do with that. I'm like, we talking about the IVF and why the negative, and then he gonna say this. Oh well, we're gonna have to do another HSG. I say no. Let me tell you something. I went back. Y'all did 2 total of HSGs on me. One said I had 1 tube left wide open, good shape. Then the other time y'all tell me I had to do another one. I goes and do a second HSG. They still say my tube open. So then he say, well, you don't know. It could have closed up. It ain't nothing in life guarantee. I know ain't nothing in life guarantee. But you don't know, it could have closed up. I say, well, you know what? I feel it didn't close up. I am not letting y'all go back into my tube again with that blue dye. That make you cramp real, real bad. Like twice the pain for menstruation cramps. And then he said, well, okay, well, then you might be suffering from endometrium. I say, how you know I suffer that? You're not the only doctor I see. I also see I still see my OBGYN doctor, for my pet. So I have my yearly pap smears. I still have to see him every year. And he never told me that I suffer from some endometriosis, Outside, he never told me I had a problem with that. So what gives you the reason to say, oh, you probably suffer from that, so we have to go back in, you do a surgery on your endometrium? I said, let me tell you something. I'm smart. My mama raised a smart woman. She didn't raise a dumb woman. Let me tell you something. I am not getting a third HSG. Y'all not going back in my tube again and leave my tube alone. Let it be. And I'm definitely not going to let y'all surgery on me on some endometrium, the lining of your uterus, something like that. I say, look, let me tell you something, that endometrius, y'all ain't going to touch that. Y'all ain't going to even know. I am not doing that surgery because my OBGYN would have been told me I had a problem with my endometrius. You see, y'all just fertility doctors. Y'all just keep, oh, well, it must be this. Y'all say anything because I see what them fertility doctors up to. All they care is about money. They don't care about giving you a baby. All they care is about money. Because they have you do all these procedures and stuff so the total go up and up so they get more and more money out for you. You see? And I ain't with it. I told them I ain't no getting pig for them. They ain't going to open me up and do no endometrium surgery. It's not going to happen at all. Not at all. So he said, well, okay. Well, I bet, you're right. You should move forward. I'm doing something. You should move forward with the IVFs. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the IVF, but we just have to work on the medication part, because I feel that medication part, that's too expensive, $3,000, and they only accept certain insurances and stuff. And then another thing about them, they love to like, oh well, we don't accept this, we don't accept that. They love to talk about down on other certain, insurances like Obamacare and stuff like that. They look at you down like that. I think they shouldn't look at nobody down because they receive Obamacare. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as we get to see the doctor and stay healthy and stuff, that ain't none of their business. It don't have nothing to do with them, you know. And they shouldn't discriminate us because of the insurance we have and everything. They quit to talk about people that's on Medicaid and stuff. That's wrong. That's discrimination coming place with them. I don't think they should do that. And then another thing, I don't like how they treat me at this certain fertility clinic I go to. You see, I feel like they racist, really, how I feel, how they treat me when I go there. I don't like it. So I'm going to have a talk to them about that before I have to look into me a lawyer. I really don't feel comfortable going there. And that's a shame, but the white women, they feel comfortable going there. They go in, oh, how you doing? Oh, bye, see you later. Than me, oh, well, this and that, and then, oh, did you make a payment on this and that? And you don't hear them telling them that, Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's how I feel. So I just came on to let you guys know how I was feeling that Saturday when I got that call from from the doctor, but I'm not gonna mention his name. And how he really made me feel bad. And then guess what? Because God ain't sleeping. God showed him like ugly. And what? In 10 minutes time, he was ringing my phone to tell me how sorry he was, how he had talked to me. So that made me feel a little better, but I hope everyone is enjoying their day today. And we still have this cold weather. It's like 19 or 20 degrees outside. So that's okay, but we still supposed to be expecting some winter storm. They say some blizzard. But that was supposed to happen last night, but it ain't happened yet. So, so may God bless you. May God bless you. Peace.